Hello, and welcome to the second episode of Kate's Quarantine Kitchen. Welcome. We didn't think we'd make it this far through the quarantine or to the second episode of this show. But here we are. We're survivors, guys. Second episode, Quarantine Kitchen. Triple K. So, decided to start with another easy recipe. My chocolate chip cookies. They're delightful. They're revered by my coworkers who are not living in a mindless suck and think that anything with sugar in it is delightful in the workday. They're happy people, and this just brings them more joy. Anywho, so this one's for you guys. So I'm making my chocolate chip cookies, and here I have my flour already here in this bowl, and I'm going to dump in this other smaller bowl of baking powder, baking soda, and salt. And we're just going to stir those together with my favorite kitchen utensil, the fork, as we learned in the last episode. Forks are universal tools, not just for shoveling food into our faces. They're good for a lot of things. I can't think of too many other things other than stirring things and shoveling food into the face holes. But I have your ideas in the comments as to what else you think forks are good for. So we've stirred all of the dry ingredients together, and they're nice and stirred together. We're going to set those aside for a moment. By the way, the recipe is going to be in the description because I'm obviously not going over any kind of measurements right now because I will forget what they are. Because that's how we do it. Remembering things is for suckers. Anyways, so this is our butter shortening. I actually do want to talk about this one because I love butter shortening in cookies. It just amplifies the buttery, fatty goodness that are cookies, and it's what cookies deserve. Cookies deserve butter shortening. It's incredible. Makes the best cookies. End of story. Putting this in the big stirring bowl, or mixing bowl. Alright, and then we are going to pour in our sugars. Actually, I'll put this over here. Butter, bowl. Brown sugar, and then regular sugar. And then we're gonna mix this bad mofo up. We're gonna cream them so that the sugar dissolves into the butter, right? It's, I guess not dissolves, but it's like it becomes one, and you don't like see like kind of sugar separated from the butter. Short interlude, a break in the program, if you will, to remind everyone that we are in a quarantine and therefore are following airport rules. Drinking at any time of day is acceptable unless you're working from home. Looking at you, boss. But yeah, so when I made my French toast video, I was drinking wine, as was noted by several people. It didn't occur to me that that was unusual. But French toast also lives by airline rules, and I was making it at 4 p.m. That's not an excuse. Airline rules count now. Okay, so here we are with our wine. line works. Back to mixing. Alright. So here is our sugary butter Crisco mix. It looks very consistent. Look at that. It's all one thing. Very harmonious, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, there they are. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to add our eggs. We're going to have 2 eggs. We're going to add them one at a time. That sounded condescending, but we're going to mix it in one at a time. It's not like one of those like put your pants on one leg after the other type things. No, this is like, it's legit. You could put both legs on if you wanted. Be more work. But we're going to do this one egg at a time for the sake of the cookies. Cookies need us, guys. One egg at a time. First egg is done. Egg number 2. Alright. So this is what it looks like after you mix in both eggs. It looks kind of like, I don't know, kind of like, it's not, I wouldn't call it fluffy, but it's got like almost like a thick meringue texture. I guess I would call it like pudding, a cookie dough pudding. So that looks good. Like, would it be wrong if I just stopped the video and eat it like this? All right, nope, we're doing this for you guys, for the fans, all 4 of you. I'm looking at you, Lori, my mother-in-law. All right, flour's going in. We're gonna dump it in. Assuming I didn't forget anything. It's very possible. These could be exciting cookies. Okay, empty bowl. Dope. Nailed it. And then, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna mix some more. Alright. So look it. That's our dough. It's our cookie dough. Isn't it beautiful? Look at this. It's like, it's not moving. It's a solid. Oh my god, it looks so good. Right. So for this next part, I'm an anarchist. When it comes to adding chocolate chips, there are no rules. Some people say you should only add a cup. I think I should add however many I want. Yeah, that may have been most of the bag, but I'm making these for me, so let's be real. It's gonna be worth it. Alright, so I'm gonna go get me a wooden spoon to fold in the chips. I don't want to mix it in because I don't want to, like, I don't know, disrupt the space-time continuum or what have you. I think the real reason you just fold them in is because you don't really need to, like, break apart the chips and break your poor hand mixer's heart. Like, this thing was $14 at Walmart. It may not survive some chocolate chips. All right, we have folded in the chocolate chips. Look at that. Chocolate chips. The good stuff. Alright, so our next plan of action is to get our pan and make some space on this counter because we are making a mess. That's hot. Okay, this is my pan. It's technically a pizza pan, but it's one of those ones with the holes in the bottom to help make it crispy. So hopefully it'll help make our cookies crispy. Anywho, This is parchment paper. I literally don't bake anything without it because I am lazy and don't like to clean pans with congealed what have you on them. You know, I actually do have like a lot of like actual like cooking and baking tools, and yet I always end up pulling out things like forks and dinner spoons for my baking projects. I don't know, man, like they never did me wrong. Can't turn your back on them. Anyways. Next thing we're gonna do is make little cookie balls. Just like that. Okay. Ooh, okay, part of it fell off. And due to social distancing, I will not be sharing these with anyone. Therefore, I'm well within my rights to stick my fingers in them as much as I want. So look, there's a little cookie ball. It's your little cookie. So just do like, I don't know, as many as you can, 2 inches apart. Thereabouts. So we're gonna do that. Cookie, cookie, cookie. It's like 3 inches, whatever. Cookie, cookie. For my sugar cookies, they have a more, I guess, sturdy substance to them, so they're a little bit easier to make into little cookie balls. But we want these to be like melty, gooey, delightful gushiness. It's gonna be so good. Look at that. I kind of want that softness because now they're just gonna melt down into cookies. It's gonna be magical, and I can't wait. Talking about it is making me super hangry. Making cookies, seeing my cookie song. So I'm gonna admit, I'm only making so many cookies because I don't know how long you can really stare at me while I dollop them onto this pan. Sorry. Anywho. So my oven's preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna just throw these in here for like 8 minutes and then check on them. Hey, Charley. And then while those are cooking, I'm going to maybe eat all of the remaining cookie dough. We'll see what I can accomplish in 8 minutes. If I don't eat all of it in 8 minutes, then I guess I'll just make another batch. For those of you who would like to point out that eating raw eggs is gross and will give you salmonella, it's actually the raw flour that will kill me, and I need you to get out of my face. That's so good. That's so good. And I like doing this way more than I like eating the cookies. Yep. That's your stuff right there. It's so good. Perfect for another day in quarantine. God, I'm gonna have to social distance from this cookie dough. guys liked the sound effects from my, I guess I would call them subtitles, the commentary, I don't know, which were brought to you by the iMovie app on my phone, which I'm using to film this. So I know you're enjoying such a high quality show with high-end dramatics and sound effects and such. So keep me informed on your favorite parts of all the special equipment I am using. I would like to note that my phone is actually being propped up. I like this little purple dinosaur phone stand that I stole from Billy. I purchased it for him. It was a gift. I can use it whenever I want. But yeah, my high-tech YouTube channel show equipment. Hey Billy, you want the rest of this cookie dough?
Yes.
Okay. Hi everybody and welcome back. The cookies have been baked. I had another glass of wine. The cookies are now setting. Look at these. Yeah, let's see if we can get it close without losing all of them. Billy may actually kill me because I may have convinced him that these were partially for him, but as we all know and has been previously discussed, they're for me. Anywho, since I was unable to procure a tantalizing image of all of the cookies, oh god, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. Anyway, I was unable to provide a tantalizing up-close image of all the cookies. Here is but one cookie. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that perfect cookie. It's got like that kind of like doughy-ish look inside. Oh, are you ready for this? Here we go. You ready? Cookie. But like, look at that. Like Chips Ahoy can kiss my ass. Anywho, so that's how we make the cookies. And they're, oh my god, the chocolate is like still warm. They're so good. I think these may be the best cookies I've ever made. Which is what I always say every time I make cookies. Yep, that's the stuff. Thanks for joining me on Triple K. Have a great week. Stay safe, wash hands, make cookies.